Welcome to the Quick Start Guide for your 825A Tech Controller and 826A Coolant Circulator. Please refer to the manuals before proceeding to familiarize yourself with the apparatus and all the included pieces. You should have the following: the 825A Tech Controller, the 826A Coolant Circulator. In the 825A box, a thermocouple extension cable, mini DIN cable, BNC cable, and a power cable. There will also be assorted accessories for the ASI bath chamber which you have purchased. In the 826A box, a DC power cable, a bag containing coolant line tubing, and a bottle of coolant. Once unpacked, you will need to select an appropriate location to set up the instruments. A lab bench or shelving within 2 meters of the bath apparatus is recommended. The 825A will fit into standard 19-inch racking when paired with our optional half-rack adapter. First, attach the coolant lines to the 826A. Slip them through the included nuts and then tighten onto the hose barbs. Once the coolant lines have been attached, fill the reservoir with coolant. Loosen the cap and use the provided funnel. Take care, the reservoir fills quickly and spillage can occur. At this point, all power connections to the 825A and 826A can be made. Begin by plugging in the AC line cord into the rear panel of the 825A, as shown here. Then proceed to connect the DC power cable between the rear panels of the 825A and the 826A respectively, as shown. The 826A is run directly from the power supply of the 825A to ensure that the bath is neither heated nor cooled without circulating coolant. Complete the connections to the 825A by plugging in the T-type thermocouple into the front panel of the 825A. The thermocouple wire will be attached to the apparatus. Since the thermocouple wire is thin, it is useful to connect the provided extension cable to avoid snagging. Finally, connect the mini DIN cable to the front panel of the 825A and your 800 series Aurora Scientific bath apparatus. This is the cable which allows heating and cooling of the bath. Verify front panel settings before switching the unit on. The temperature set point knob should be set to 5, and the front panel toggle switch should be set to set point. Now, flip on the power switch to begin testing the unit. The power light should immediately come on and the pump in the 826A should engage and begin to circulate coolant. As the coolant lines and the 800 series apparatus fill, the reservoir of the 826A will empty quickly, so it will be necessary to immediately begin adding coolant for first-time operation. Once sufficient coolant has been added, adjust the temperature offset knob. You will notice that the LED display on the right-hand side of the front panel increases. In set point mode, the display shows the desired set point, which is controlled by the set point knob. Now flip the toggle switch to process. The display now shows the actual bath temperature, which will converge to the desired set point. Typically, there will be a small difference between the process temperature and the set point temperature. The display on the left-hand side of the 825A front panel shows the actual temperature as measured by the thermocouple. At this point, it should read room temperature as it is not immersed in the bath solution where it would normally be. The thermocouple can be held between your fingertips and you should see the display change as it measures temperature. The actual temperature measured by the thermocouple will be different from the set point and process temperature, so some adjustment may be required to obtain the correct bath solution temperature. This concludes the Quick Start Guide for the 825A and 826A instruments. For further information, please contact Aurora Scientific or consult our other manuals and training videos.